even funny. You're a jerk. On purposeful jerk.
Well, welcome to another episode of Back to the Field. I'm Life Coach Z. And you are?
Oh. B Payne coming at you. What's happening? Junior. B Payne Jr.
This episode is just going to be an update on where you are in terms of getting back to the fields. So one thing that I personally was intrigued about looking at the episodes that you've already posted is why is returning to the field even a big deal? Like, for people that don't know who you are, that don't know what your history is, what you're going back to the football field?
Oh, that's a good question. I think what is most important is, even if we tie in just how maybe girlfriends or wives, feel about, the men and them playing sports, it's so much more than that. It's an outlet. It's kind of like a learning curve for, our kids as a father. If we want our kids to play sports, it's not like I'm saying every, one of our kids has to make it to be a professional, but it just ties in, just family time. It ties in just having an outlet, because I get to bring a family along and have them part of this journey.
The experience of your family being a part of you being on the football field. But why football?
Well, for me, football was one of those things where I didn't know I wanted to play until I actually started playing. For me, I started late. It's not like I grew up playing Pop Warner or anything like that. I actually was a baseball player. But, having my opportunity in high school to play football, I just fell in love with it. Football became what drove me at that time to be the best version of myself. So when I had that opportunity, took it and ran with it.
How far were you able to run with the opportunity of football?
Oh, pretty far. Was able to get into school. Not only that, I had an opportunity to be played. It wasn't in, I guess, my range of stars. Even being able to be recognized as a platform for being good enough, I guess is the best way to put it, is a great thing. You know what? Being old, being old, I think it's all fun and games, but I do know that the competitive side of me is going to click in, take in, and it's going to take over. So yes, I'm going to be having fun, but at the same time, that animal, that dog that's still in me is definitely going to emerge, and whatever happens, happens. I feel like having this opportunity, or even at this age, being able to still be capable of having the opportunity to play a game that I fell in love with, that's more than enough. It's more than I can ask and be blessed to be capable of doing.
How long has it been since you've actually been on the field and played football?
Man, how long has it been? 8 years, I think. 8 years. I blew out my knee, if I'm not mistaken, 8 years ago. Yep, MCL, PCL, LCL, and ACL.
How have you been getting your body ready for that experience at your age?
At this age, training is not the same. A lot of a lot of what I used to be able to do and go in and just hit it hard, I guess would be the best way to put it. It's definitely not the same. The commitment level is not the same. The effort and putting in the time to be there. Because, when you're younger, you ain't worried about nothing but yourself. But as you get older, you start thinking about everything else. Like, what is this taking away from this time in the gym? I could be working. I could be, doing something else. Like, there's so many other concerns as an adult that I don't think come into play when you're just by yourself, when it's just all about you. So that makes this, it's almost like I want to say it makes it 10 times harder. 10 times harder to set aside that time to train. Then when you start thinking about the amount of hours you're putting in, you start looking at it on a weekly basis, like I'm putting in 12 hours, a week. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more difficult. The weights don't feel the same way. 45 pounds. Plates don't feel like 45-pound plates anymore. You know what I'm saying? You picking them things up, you'd be like, all right, this is one plate. I gotta pick up another plate. Pick up another 2 plates. So you'd be like, wait a minute. All right, but it's an experience, and I love being capable and having the opportunity to go through it.
How long have you been back in training mode?
I want to say that I've been training since I'd want to say I've been about 10 weeks in now. Yeah, about 10 weeks in.
And how much longer until football starts?
I have about another 3 weeks. Whoa.
So you have 3 weeks left of training.
God, that just smacked me in the face. I'm over here like, but I ain't ready. No. Yeah, I got 3 more weeks. Okay. That just happened.
So you're more than halfway, 3/4 through your training before you actually are back on the field. So
yeah, thanks for the reminder. I appreciate it.
In these final 3 weeks,
shit just got real.
less than a month, you got left.
Mm-hmm.
What do you feel like you need to buckle down in on your training?
Oh, I think I might need to figure out if I really want to do this, because shit.
Figure out. You already invested. Did you already have conversations about getting back on the field and what that means and possible more concussions and how that would affect you long term? You done thought this through now.
Oh, shit.
We done had conversations. Ain't no turning back. You made a decision. We got to show the kids. You can't just bail out. You got to stick with it.
Yeah, thank you.
So you already committed to football. Yeah. So you got this season of football.
That's what I say. I'm very confident.
Gotta decide if you want to do it.
I'm very confident in what you start, showing the kids that what you start, you got to finish. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to put yourself in the
predicament? You in a predicament? So this wasn't a choice?
No, you make a choice. You stick with your choice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You put it out there.
Even when it comes and smacks you in the face sooner than you thought.
Yeah, you don't keep saying that, huh? You're going to throw that in there. In fact, 3 weeks is 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3
21
weeks.
days.
Yeah, it is.
That's not a long time.
It's not.
Oh, shit. Gotta think about it.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm ready.
Right. Mm-hmm. You've been ready. You've been training for 10 weeks. You ain't been ready?
I've been getting ready.
Are you sure you're not still getting ready?
Well, I'm definitely still. I'm ready. 3 weeks away. It's nothing. Let's do it.
Right.
Simple. Stronger than I was 10 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Side note, I know y'all see his eyes shifting. I know y'all see it. I'm going to just let you know there's a Celtics game on right now.
That's crazy.
And I'm going to leave this part in the video. So for y'all that made it to the end, I'm going to ask the question in the description box. So y'all can tell me what was going on with the shifty eyes.
I'm cockeyed. You know, sometimes
This ain't your first video.
Sometimes I be looking like this in the video. That's not my fault.
Too bad that's not how you was looking several times. I know y'all seen it because I was counting, I was watching. If I could remember to edit and put a watch for every time we see a shift, I'm gonna do it. But if I don't, y'all tell me that made it this far in this video. Why was his eye shifting?
You ain't right.
Where was he really at?
She ain't right.
We talking about football and he watching a basketball game.
Celtics on a run right now. That's not my fault. Doing good. You know what I'm saying? We got.
But you were supposed to be committed to the video.
To the video. Let's do it.
No shifty eyes.
No shifty eyes.
And that you were shifting.
I blame. You know what I'm saying? It was something in my eye.
Your eyeball was in your eye.
Yeah.
Both of them, actually.
All right.
3 weeks.
Yes, 3 weeks.
You want to feel. You sticking to your commitment.
That I am.
You done made your progress in these 10 weeks.
I have.
Any final thoughts?
No. I'm actually just eager in a not so eager kind of way to get on the field, to just put all this together. I think, long story short, you put in work and you expect to see results. Physically, I feel better. Physically, I look better. But what is that result, and how does it equate to when I'm on the field? That's what I'm waiting for.
And once you get on the field, we're gonna get some updates on how you doing, how you feeling.
Oh, definitely.
What is actually like with you being
I want
back there?
you guys. Hopefully, I'll be able to put a couple plays together that can be seen and put in on a few episodes. Being able to bring you guys before the game and after the game footage. It's gonna be, what's next, what's in the future. So
future episodes.
Exactly.
So you got to make sure to subscribe so you can come and join and see how well this old man does for his final time on the fields after taking a 7 to 8 year hiatus with some knee injury.
You just had to throw that out there, huh? Oh, man.
And don't forget to comment down below. Where was them shifty eyes? What was he really doing for y'all that made it to the end?
That is wild. Crazy. Comment, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. You already. Back to the field. Appreciate you.